What's up, creatives? Welcome to the Tiffy Show. Today we're going to be talking about 3 things to consider when dating a friend's ex. If you haven't, make sure that you turn on notifications so that you know when I post a video, because you never know when it's gonna happen. Alright, so my thoughts on dating a friend's ex. The answer is usually no, but a lot of you have this question, so a lot of y'all are thirsty about it. So let's get to it. There's so many people in the world, just in general, guys, girls, everything in between, trees, limousines, whatever you're into. And I don't think it's ever necessarily needed to date a friend's ex, but if feelings are feelings, and I don't know the circumstances and I don't know the situation, so I'm not going to judge. I find it interesting to hook up with someone that hooked up with my friend that is going to hook up with me and then hooked up with me and hooked up with them. It's like this diary entry that everyone is sharing. And so I think that is weird. Like, I want my own stories. I don't want anyone to have tasted what I tasted that I know. Like, that's not something like, this is my ice cream. Like, I don't need everyone spooning it, you know what I'm saying? So that's just what I'm gonna say right now. I use a lot of ice cream analogies in my life. I love ice cream, it's just delicious. But do you know what I don't do? I don't eat other people's ice cream. Like when they leave it on the table, I don't go, I want that ice cream. Like, that's gross. But anyway, we're gonna talk about, I'm not gonna judge. I was just being super judgy because I think that it's an interesting concept, but I will say this. I don't know the circumstances of everyone that's thinking about dating a friend's ex, so let's get to 3 things I think you need to consider when deciding to date a friend's ex. Question if it's worth it. This depends on how deep your friendship goes, but you need to question if overall it's worth it to date your friend's ex, because it is going to change the friendship. The main thing to think about here is just that you were that person's friend and now you're going to date their ex and they're probably not gonna wanna hang out with you. That's a weird dynamic already. Like when someone cuts it off with someone, they don't necessarily wanna see them with their best friend all the time or their friend all the time. They wanna like cut their losses or separate themselves from the situation. Also, it's kind of like, what kind of friend are you or were you in this to date their ex? Because they probably opened up to you about certain situations. They told you things that, you know, they probably wouldn't have told you if they knew that you had feelings for the ex. So that's something to think about. And also, within this friendship group, it's not just that friend that's seeing you, it's other people that are seeing how you reacted to that friendship, and they might kind of close themselves off to you and opening up to you and sharing their relationships with you if they see that this is a pattern or something that you've done in the past, and they know, well, if she didn't care or he didn't care about that situation, he definitely doesn't have any respect for my relationship or if we break up, so I might distance myself from him. If you care about this friendship, that is completely subjective and up to you. If it's a friend that you've only known a little while and you're like, I don't care about this friendship, then by all means, go for it. But if it is your best friend since childhood, it is something that you want to think about. Is the relationship going to last long enough for you to give up this friendship that you've had for a very long time? Most likely, especially if it's a recent breakup or something, it's not. Because in that case, you will most likely be a rebound. So it might not last the duration that you're hoping that it will. And then you've just lost a friend and you've lost a relationship. So that's something to think about if it's worth it. You just wanna look deep inside and make sure that your attraction to this person is genuine and it's not coming from a space of, they have something I want. Make sure that you're coming from a space of really being attracted to the person and really liking the person and not having that syndrome of like wanting your friend's life or wanting what their relationship meant to you or copying that. Think about the reason they broke up. You have to know the reason they broke up for you to be ready to jump on this person. I want you to analyze that because there's a good chance that none of that will have changed when it comes to a relationship with you. A lot of the main issues that person had that led to a breakup, they will have with you, especially if there's not enough space in between to change or find growth or to be by themselves. They're just gonna bring those problems right to you. It's kind of comparable to their last relationship, which is worse. So definitely think about why they broke up in the first place. See if you wanna put yourself in that position, because most likely they need space to get, to heal, to figure out their stuff, and you need space to like go find somebody else because you wasn't even in this, but you need to think about why they broke up. So basically, the reason they broke up should be a huge red flag for you. If it was amicable, if it was a messy breakup, if it had anything to do with cheating or anything weird, just know that that is something that they can bring to the relationship with you. And especially remember that if you are attracted to this person because they were flirting with you or talking to you while they were in a relationship with your friend, that is a humongous red flag. And I will tell you this from the heart, that they will do it to you. So don't jump into a relationship where you are paranoid the whole time and you know how this person acts, because that is a big part of their personality. If they were willing to hurt that person to talk to you, they are going to be willing to hurt you to talk to another person. Talk to your friend. Now, when you talk to your friend, I'm not saying that you're going to ask permission to your friend, because we all know that you've made a decision at this point, if you're even bringing it up to your friend. You are telling your friend to let them know first, to clear the air, to salvage any part of this friendship, if that is possible. You're just letting them know, hey, I have feelings for such and such, and I'm gonna move forward with the relationship, and I just wanted you to know first because you're my friend and I want to know X, Y, and Z. When you are talking to your friend about this, you need to know that no matter what you say or what you do, they do not owe you understanding. They can be upset, they can be mad, they cannot talk to you ever again. It's not your place to play victim in this. It's just to clear the air and let them know, so that you're not having some guilt on your back because you're doing something behind their back, or they hear rumors from other people that you're dating their ex. They have a right to know, and if you're, brave enough to date their ex and that's your friend, then you should be brave enough to let them know the reasons why, and moving forward, kind of clear the air. And like I said, again, you're not allowed to be mad at them for however they react to that situation. It is more for you just to say your piece and move on, and be confident in your decision making with that. That's what I have to say in regards to telling your friend. And then sometimes friends don't care if it's a long time ago that they broke up with this person, or it was a fling, or it was short term. They might not care, and they might be like, cool, go ahead, like, I don't care. And that might save your friendship. But if you don't let them know, or if you don't tell them at all, then it's always gonna be a non-trust issue with that person, and you're probably never gonna get that friendship back. Just clear the air, you know what I'm saying? Clear the air, let them know I'm gonna date your friend. I'm gonna date your ex-boyfriend, or ex-girlfriend, or ex-whatever. Basically, you have to use your best judgment when dating a friend's ex. See if it's worth it. That is my main thing. That MF better be freaking, who's a hot person right now? Knock myself in the face. That better be Captain America. You better be dating Captain America, Scarlett Johansson. Like, you need to be like, you know what? Prince Harry, just, Meghan, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Meghan, I'm sorry, but I gotta be a princess. Like, it needs to be real. So use your best judgment. That is all I have to say in regards to dating your friend's ex. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you share, like, subscribe, and comment below. Let me know what you think about dating a friend's ex, and I will see you next time. Stay creative.